Okay? So it looks like we were wrong about how young Miami supposedly walked away from Diddy unscathed because new reports are now claiming that she was allegedly hurt by Diddy as well. Now, I know Miami loves to talk a big game and act tough. But y'all already know, when it comes to Diddy, nobody is safe. This is the same man who's been out here blowing up cars and threatening to take out grown men. And according to young Miami's ex-boyfriend, Diddy allegedly messed her up real bad physically. Miami has stayed mostly silent about Diddy's criminal mess ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit. For the longest time, fans assumed her silence meant she was complicit in all the drama. But girl, we were wrong. Her ex is finally speaking out, trying to set the record straight. The receipts he brought out have left the internet completely shook. Let's get into it. To be fair, it's kind of hard to blame anyone for thinking Miami wasn't exactly innocent. She always gave off major madame energy, and more than once, it looked like she was Diddy's favorite. She even openly threatened other women. Take Diddy's longtime side chick, Gina Hine, for example. Gina had been messing with Diddy long before Miami came into the picture, but that didn't stop Miami from feeling bold enough to threaten her. During an argument, Miami straight up tweeted, "If I wanted you to eat my pee, Diddy would have had you on your knees. You, Gina, you've been down bad since I came into the picture. You've been begging for a baby for 10 years. You've always been the girl who eats P&D when he feels like it. You're the same girl who cried on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. Like, what even was that?" And as if that wasn't bad enough, Miami was also named in one of the lawsuits filed against Diddy. One of his alleged victims claimed that when she got pregnant with Diddy's baby, Miami bullied her so badly that she ended up having a miscarriage. According to the court documents, July 2022, Jane Doe was summoned by Diddy to his home in Los Angeles. While inside his bathroom, she says she was forced to ingest an unknown substance later found to contain ketamine and possibly other drugs. She blacked out and lost consciousness on and off throughout the night. She did not consent to taking anything. When she woke up, she was covered in bruises and realized something terrible had happened. Jane Doe claimed Diddy would make her perform for him and constantly got her intoxicated until she passed out. She would wake up bruised and injured, with no memory of what had happened. This reportedly went on until July 2024. Eventually, she discovered she was pregnant with Diddy's baby. According to the lawsuit, that's when young Miami real name Carisha Brownlee started harassing her. Miami allegedly called her repeatedly, urging her to terminate the pregnancy. Shortly after, Jane Doe suffered a miscarriage and stopped communicating with Diddy or his team for about 3 months. So yeah, it was hard to view Miami as a victim at first. But here's the thing. In situations like this, two truths can exist at the same time. She could have bullied other women and still been a victim herself. Now, man many fans believe to be her ex is claiming that Miami was also abused and manipulated by Diddy. He says the public has had the story all.
It say take a shower if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you? Pee on you everywhere? You like it?
I just like it.
You do?
Wrong, and that there's way more going on behind the scenes than we've been told. For example, remember when Lil Rod accused Miami of trafficking substances for Diddy? According to court filings, during rehearsals in Westville, Virginia, Lil Rod witnessed Diddy doing lines in his dressing room. When one of Diddy's runners forgot to bring the supply, Diddy's associate Christina called young Miami, who then allegedly flew it in on a private jet from Miami. Now this alleged ex is saying that Miami didn't have a choice. She had to do whatever Diddy told her to do or else face the consequences. And honestly, that tracks. Several people have testified that when Diddy gives an order, you obey or he flips out. He's been accused of putting his hands on multiple women, so most people just did what he said to avoid getting hurt. So if Diddy told Miami to drop everything and bring him nose candy across the country, that's exactly what she did. But wait, there's more. Remember when Miami once proudly bragged about how she loved golden showers and that she and Diddy were into that? Well, according to her ex, that was her just coping. She didn't actually enjoy it. She didn't have a choice. If Diddy told her to get on her knees and be peed on, she had to obey. After Diddy's arrest, Miami tried to walk it back. She tweeted something like, "I never said he was the one I did that with," and followed up by saying she maybe overshares sometimes. It felt like damage control, like she was trying to avoid public humiliation. But according to the ex, it did happen. Just like with Cassie, Miami didn't get a say. Diddy got whatever he wanted. Period. When Cassie testified, she confirmed that Diddy used to force her into free cough sieving while she was on her period. The prosecutor asked, "Did you want to be urinated on?" Cassie replied, "No, I did not." When asked how it made her feel, she said, "It was disgusting. It was too much. No one could think I wanted it." When asked if Diddy had ever peed in her mouth, she replied, "Yes, too much urine in my mouth. I didn't want anyone to urinate on me." She made it clear this was not something she was into. But then things got messier. One of the male escorts claimed in court that Cassie told him to do it tanned, even directed how to do it, telling him to let it out little by little. That made it seem like Cassie was into it. But in reality, she was just doing what Diddy demanded, and that might be what was happening with Miami too. We thought she was in control. But in reality, she might have just been another puppet. Let's also not forget that viral photo of Miami where she looked like she had been hurt. She played it off like it was a random accident at home. But now fans are wondering, was Diddy violent with her too? Honestly, it's wild to realize Miami might have been a victim this whole time. But it's a reminder, victims don't always look the way you expect. Some are messy, some have made mistakes, some have even hurt others. But that doesn't mean they weren't also hurt themselves. So what do y'all think? Is Miami's ex telling the truth? Or is he just trying to clean up her image now that things are getting hot? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out the next video.